Hey everybody, it's Barbara and it's time for another Motivational Monday, and today I'm going to talk to you how best to enjoy nuts and seeds so that you can get their maximum nutritional value. So nuts have a lot of protein, they have essential fatty acids, however they also contain something called an enzyme inhibitor that blocks their own digestion. And the reason for that is that Mother Nature knew exactly what she was doing when she created nuts and seeds and grains. This enzyme inhibitor keeps that nut or that grain intact until ideal conditions are met for it to start germinating. Those ideal conditions include moisture and heat. But that enzyme inhibitor blocks your body from absorbing the nutrients that are contained within the nuts and the seeds. So today I'm going to show you the best possible way to soak them and then dry them so that you can enjoy the nuts and you can get their maximum nutritional value. So we're starting out with walnuts today because it's what I happen to have on hand, but you can do this with almonds, with cashew, with any sort of nuts, seeds, or grains. But like I said, I had walnuts, so you just take some walnuts and put it in a nice glass, right? You can make as much as you'd like or as small of a quantity as you'd like. I'm just making a small quantity so that I can show you guys. And then we're going to just add some purified water to it. So just add that so that you're covering the nuts by about an inch, okay? I'm also going to add a sprinkle of salt to it because when we dry them later, it'll give it a nice little bit of like a feel like they're roasted and salted, okay? So now we let that sit like it is overnight on your kitchen counter for about 12 hours. You can cover it with a plate or with a towel if you'd like, just to keep anything from falling in there, any dust or anything like that. So for 12 hours, you keep that to the side. Once you've done that, you're going to be left with a nut that looks somewhat like this, which looks exactly like what you're familiar with, except they're wet and they are a little bit soft, so not necessarily familiar to your palate. So the way to make them enjoyable and familiar to the way that you're used to eating them, we can dry them in one of two ways. One way is to just put them on this pan, right, and spread them out. And then you can put them either in your toaster oven on warm, or you can, if you have a gas stove, you can just put them in the stove with the pilot light going, because the heat that's generated from that pilot light is sufficient to dry these nuts without killing the enzymes that are then going to be released. So that's one way. You just put them in a tray like that, put them in your toaster oven on warm or in your gas stove with the pilot light going for about 12 to 24 hours, depending on how long you soak the nuts. And you should just know that a guideline for soaking nuts is between 7 and 12 hours. If you're soaking cashews, it should be no more than 6 hours because then they start to get really mushy. So that's one way to do it. 12 to 24 hours, just check them and then see how they're coming out. Or if you have a dehydrator at home, you can just spread them out on your dehydrator on a tray. Put them on a low setting, so anything under 118 degrees will be perfect. It'll dry the nut, the salt will adhere to the outside of the nut, and you'll have that nice dry roasted nut feeling texture in your mouth. And then what you're left with is these nice little delicious nuts that look exactly like what you're used to. Enzyme inhibitor has been removed. You can absorb all the fats that are beneficial for your body, all the protein that's going to be great for your health from these nuts, and you can enjoy them throughout the day. So there's another wonderful Motivational Monday tip for you. Definitely try this at home. You will absolutely enjoy the benefits of it. It's going to be wonderful for your skin, your hair, your nails, and your bones, and great for your brain and your cognition. So there you have it. Enjoy. If you have any tips, any suggestions that you'd like to share with everybody else that's watching this video, then please leave your comments below. If you want to know more about me or my practice, check out BarbaraMendezNutrition.com. And if you really are interested in learning new recipes or new ways of preparing different dishes that you might enjoy in order to maximize your health, then do check out my blog at rootsandseeds.com. Thank you so much and have a great day.